chose again. A different story, different way. Will you find your happiness? Or more of just the same? More of just the same. 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 Say you chose again. A different story, different way. Will you find your happiness? Or more of just the same? More of just the same. 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 Just the
Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more 0 Hour. Bringing you today some super expert epic action. Bit of a tongue twister there. We've got a 2v2 between Excal+Logica and Size and DK Crazy. We did start this a little bit early. I am a few minutes early. Just a few reasons I did that. One is to test a new bot that we've got going in the chat. And then the other one is to actually just go over the rules and stuff like that, introduce the players. Get the viewer numbers up and stuff like that. So let's get some 0 Hour music on before we start. I hope it's not going to be too loud. A little bit too loud. Sorry about that. Okay, so if you want to take part in the vote, we've got this new bot thing going. It's called Streamlabs Chatbot. It's brand new to me. Have used one before when I used to stream back on Twitch, but now I've kind of resurrected it, and it's a slightly different version. I used to use Ankbot, now we're on Streamlabs Chatbot. So yeah, you may see the bot in the chat. If you want to do a vote, so for example, we said before who will win tonight's games, Excal+Logica or Size and Crazy. So if you do an exclamation mark, actually maybe I can just show you this. So yeah, this is basically the chat bot, how it looks to me. So we did who will win tonight's game. So if you type in the chat, like here, like I'm going to type now, if I type in exclamation mark and then vote 1 or vote 0, just like that at the bottom of the screen, then what will basically happen is you will vote for one of these players to win, Excal+Logica or Size and Crazy. At the moment, most people are picking Size and Crazy, 6 votes to 2. I'm actually going to pick Excal+Logica to win here. So I'm going to do, if I go in the console and do vote 0, then that should technically appear here. And then that adds up to this vote here. Let's see if that's actually worked. Should go up to like 6-3. Or maybe it doesn't count because I'm the streamer, I'm not sure. But yeah, it has been working. So if you want to take part in tonight's poll, you can. There's a few other commands and stuff you've got going. I don't know if let me check. There's nothing confidential on this. No, I don't think so. It's a list of commands that you can basically use with the bot. As I said before, this is kind of just a test. If the bot is actually not good at all and people don't like it, then we'll just get rid of it for next time. But I'm just going to try. A few other streamers out there and stuff have bots and whatever, so gonna just try it for tonight. So there's a few things you can type in with the bot. You can type in exclamation mark Fargo pop and it will tell you what a Fargo pop is. You can type in exclamation mark hug and then you can enter someone's username. So you do exclamation mark hug space and then the person's name or username on YouTube, and it'll tell you that you've hugged them. Hug rand, you can hug a random person. You don't need to type a username after that. You can slap someone. You can slap random someone. You can type in Vet3 Jarman and it'll tell you exactly all about Vet3 Jarman. One of the coolest things is, and one of the most, is substantial the word, or like wide-ranging? I don't know what the word is. Maybe it's got a breadth of knowledge. Let's use that. Yeah, let's use that terminology. You can type in, I keep saying hashtag, it's exclamation mark fun fact. And so basically I've got a text file with loads of 0 Hour facts. Now I can guarantee you've probably never heard of 90% of them or 95% of them. All really cool things. So you can type in exclamation mark fun fact and it will tell you a random fact out of that text file. There's a 1 minute cooldown on it. So whenever you use any of these, you're going to have to wait 1 minute. So the chat doesn't get completely spammed. You can type in exclamation mark help and it'll tell you a little bit about the bot and some of the commands. You can type in exclamation mark how to and it'll tell you how you can get 0 Hour, how you can buy the game and stuff like that. You can type in exclamation mark point system and it will tell you about the point system. So for example, for every 5 minutes I think you watch of my streams, or every time you donate, or every time you subscribe or anything like that, it all adds up to points and it gives you a rank. And it basically helps me and helps you guys know who's like the most loyal watcher, if you like. So say like someone watches my stream 10 hours a day, then they're going to get so many points, they're going to be at the top of the list. And there's loads of different ranks as well. So if I show you like in the currency, so actually there you can see I've actually got the most points. I've actually got the most points now. Welcome to everyone in the chat, by the way. Apparently this is the list. There's 82 people online, but there's only a few showing here. But yeah, then there's a list of ranks. So if you want to be a private, you need to get to 100 points. So probably a lot of people get to private today, and then all the way up to vet 3 Jarman on the bike, 500,000. So a little bit of fun. There's you can type an exclamation mark Discord, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and it'll give you links to my social accounts and stuff like that. On Instagram, I post cool pictures of Zero Hour pretty much every day or every couple of days, like really random and mental stuff. So yeah, let's have a look at the poll thing now. So we've got 11 votes for Size and Crazy, and 8 votes for Excal+Logica. Yeah, I actually disagree with the votes. I think Excal+Logica are going to win, and the reason I think that is because Size and Crazy probably have never played 2v2 together. I don't think... if they have, it's going to be very rare times. They both probably won't have warmed up for tonight's games, and they probably have not played any games together. If they have, it's probably been a few years, to my knowledge anyway. I don't think... yeah, I think they're the underdogs. Whereas meanwhile, Excal+Logica, they've been clanning this month. They've been playing a lot. They speak on voice chat all the time. Whereas Crazy and Size have probably only rarely spoke to each other. So yeah, that's my prediction. I'm going with Excal+Logica. I reckon Size or Crazy might be able to get 2 or 3 games at the most. But besides that, yeah, I'm heavily picking Excal+Logica. I think people are underestimating Excal in team games. I think he's significantly better than Crazy and Size. His strategy and his like kind of direction, like if you play with him in a team in 2v2 or 3v3, he'll often have a really good strategy like within just a couple of seconds, and usually it wins the game. So yeah, based on that, I'm picking Excal+Logica. Yeah, most people disagree with me actually. 11 to 8 votes so far. So yes, I see someone use the vet 3 Jarman definition in the chat. Very well done. I might actually just keep that desktop mode open so I can show you the rules for tonight. We've still got 60 seconds. 2v2 challenge. Right, I'm going to show you this. Okay, so tonight's games: Big Size and Crazy versus Excal+Logica. Prize pool is $100 by AK Baloney and Hepsi, so massive shout out to them. Hepsi actually specifically wrote out to me and tried to get this game on, so yeah, big shout out to Hepsi, probably the primary person responsible for pulling these players and me together. Best of 13, so potentially in for a long set depending on what kind of matchups we got. Actually, we got some matchups here. So we got first game is going to be Fallen Empire GLA Vanilla. I probably should make this a bit bigger for you. First game is going to be GLA Vanilla. What the hell? That's actually missing. What's supposed to be after that slash? Hepsi. Where the hell is Hepsi? What's going on here? GLA Vanilla slash Nuke. Surely it's got to be a GLA Nuke mirror, yeah? Someone needs to clarify on this. Someone needs to clarify. All right, so then loser of the first game picks the map in the random reverse. Alternate map will be third and blah, 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 blah. If played in game ranger, start and re. So yeah, we're going to play it all online, hopefully. Map pool tonight is here. So we've got Fallen Empire, Tournament A, Tournament Tundra, Tournament Island. Quite a lot of official maps. All them official. Official. All official. Apart from obviously these 3 down here. I kind of like that. Because I remember Hepsi saying actually the reason he's put less unofficial ones in there is to make sure that Size and Crazy are playing at their A game, because a lot of the new maps they may not have played. But it would be the same for both. But either way, it's good to see some of the official stuff sometimes. Not often we see 2v2, especially on this channel. So yeah, a few rules: no car use, fair play rules, scaffold abuse is not allowed, gentle, or as expected. Welcome everyone in the chat, by the way. Jeremy Matthew, welcome, man. Did see your message. So Fallen Empire will be the first game. Yeah, let me know what you think of the bot. Should we close the poll? So yeah, apparently only 20 people voted. 11 votes for Size and Crazy, 9 votes for Excal+Logica. So I'm gonna press stop on that now, and that should tell you. Do you want to notify the chat of the winning option? That should tell you in the chat who. Yeah, who won? Winning option, Size and Crazy with 11 votes. So yeah, let me know your feedback maybe at the end of the stream, whether you enjoyed the bot or you think it's useless. If it's useless, we will get rid of it. So, so yeah, that's that. Yeah, there is a cooldown on some of the bot commands to stop it being spammed in the rules. Sorry, in the chat. I wrote rules and then came out of my mouth to stop it being spammed. That's all. Right, I'm just waiting for Excal to be right back. We have got looks like Excal's going to play the Nuke in the bottom right. He's going to be against Crazy's GLA at the top right. Then we've got Big Size playing as the Nuke in the top left against Logica's GLA. Quite an interesting matchup, to be honest. GLA and Nuke, I like it. Are we going to see any Nuke mix? Probably Fallen Empire is not the map for it because it's quite a close map to the bases. As long as you get through the bridge, you can put the pressure on. You can take them off that unsafe supply. SS says, have you guys done your pre-match prep? I'm guessing no. I'm guessing they haven't done any warm-up or any training together. That's why I'm picking Excal+Logica to win. Yeah, in case you just tuned in, you've only missed 5 minutes. No games have started yet. Score is 0-0. It's going to be best of 13 to first to win 7 games. If any team gets a Vet 3 Jarman on a bike, whilst it's on a bike, then Hawkeye will give that winning team £20. Okay, looks like we're kicking off. Let's see if this connects. Should do, yeah, it's going to connect. We've got Nuke versus GLA Mirror. So Nuke and GLA versus Nuke and GLA. But yeah, on the opposing side, so like here, we've got Excal as Nuke, Crazy as GLA, and they will face off against each other this side. Whereas on the left side, we have Logica in the pink against Big Size in the blue as the Nuke. So yeah, Fallen Empire, a map with 2 supplies for both players. One of the supplies will be unsafe. So the unsafe is classed as that one because it is unsafe, and this one is called safe because it is classed as safe from enemy attacks. This one again, unsafe. Thing to note here is that this was a pre-planned matchup. Fallen Empire, Nuke, GLA versus Nuke, GLA. So I have no doubt that Excal will have come up with a strat for Logica and Excal. So let's see what their strat is. Logic is doing this forward tunnel here to put the pressure on this supply, and I'm interested to see actually who's going to be going for the unsafe. It looks like they're going for different strats. I think Excal will be going for the safe here, and Logic will be going for this one. But yeah, against Nuke Battlemaster, it's going to be kind of hard to defend this. If a Battlemaster gets in there, it's going to kill a load of workers very, very easy. Flamer is the first unit from big size, and is he going to spot this tunnel from Logica? That tunnel should be quite easy to clear. That Flamer just simply needs to go there, kill these 2 RPGs, and then kill that tunnel. It's literally as simple as that. That tunnel probably will go down to the Flamer. Got a terrorist here from DK Crazy. Flamer's coming in from big size, and 2 RPGs do go down. So going to do a flame war. Looks like a pretty good ping, by the way, 10 ping. Battlemaster's now coming in and closing down this this tunnel. Flamer taking some damage, does go down. Battlemaster now through from Excal. Terrorist there did kill a load of workers of Logica, so not a great start for Logica. TNT comes through for Logica, and it's going to hit this tunnel. DK Crazy might kill the Dozer as well. Ooh, he did kill the Dozer as well as the tunnel, so that's a decent hit on Size's Dozer. Size now only has 1 Dozer left. He's got mines in the back of his base. If Excal does come in with the Battlemaster to try and Dozer him, which I have no doubt that's coming, then the Dozer for now will be relatively safe. Crazy's on 2 supplies. I'm just collecting with 3 workers over here. Size now pushing through with his Battlemasters, and Excal's trying to help out Logica by killing the Battlemasters, but it looks like all the workers will go down and takes Excal's Battlemaster with it as well. So that's quite a decent start for the top team. Logic has lost a hell of a lot of workers, so whether it was a good idea or a bad idea for him to go for that supply or not, I'm not 100% sure. But TNT now comes through for Crazy. That's going to hit the supply of Logica, and Logic has been kicked off this supply like multiple times. Like the workers have always been killed, and now the whole supply and tunnel has gone down as well. So yeah, top team haven't even gone for this supply yet, but I suppose it's probably worth it getting the extra units out, kick the enemy off that one, and then expand to this later. So yeah, Crazy dropping down a tunnel at the top. Another tunnel rather. Excal coming in with the Battlemaster. What's Excal's transition going to be? Is it going to be a propaganda center or a airfield?
Today's players are no opponents for the almighty Domi. Smiley face. Smiley face.
Yo, Joe Star, thank you for the donation, man. Much appreciated. So Crazy's tunnel there was denied. He's still neglecting on a few workers there. He's getting a palace now. Yeah, the fun fact thing on the chat bot only works like every, it's either 2 minutes or 5 minute cooldown. I think it's 2 minutes. Basically to stop everyone just reeling off the facts and them all being sport. So there's some at least for next time. Yeah, so far it looks like Crazy and Size doing pretty well. Our Master is getting Logica's supply line. Logica is getting completely wrecked, really. He's never been able to collect from there. His forward tunnel didn't achieve anything. His TNT on that tunnel did work out. He has got a load of scorpions, I suppose. That's the thing going for him. He does have the scorpions inside of his tunnel. But yeah, the fact he's been kicked off that and he's just lost a load of workers there. Logica doesn't have much of an economy at all. His only 2 tunnel positions are here and here. Oh, and here, actually. Yeah, well, he probably doesn't want to attack. He probably just wants to keep them inside of his tunnel. For a time like this, actually, yeah, to defend against this. Battlemaster from big size. Size coming through with more Battlemasters now, and DK Crazy's expanding here with a tunnel on the left-hand side. Battlemaster just go down, probably take the RPGs with it. Oh, that RPG looks like it will escape. Logica does have a decent amount of Battlemasters, but Crazy's already teched up to a palace Propaganda Center is now in play for Excal, and Battlemaster for Size is going to get picked off. Size is now expanded. So yeah, the difference here is that the Nuke has been allowed to get 2 supplies in the Propaganda Center on the south, but the GLA from Crazy's had 2 supplies from the very beginning on the top. So it's going to be like a more advanced GLA versus the more advanced Nuke, whereas Size is going to be a bit weaker here. Is not on. Has he been dozer hunted actually? I think he's been actually hunted. Yeah, Size has been dozer hunted. Why am I not surprised about that? So yes, Crazy's got some quads here. But, oh, and there's a battle bus as well. Battle bus, if that takes out the ECM, the Overlord's going to be in big danger anyway, actually, because the ECM is out of position. So I'd say Crazy has done real well there. Battlemaster goes down as well as the Overlord and the ECM. As another, ooh, that's actually been sniped. That's actually from Excal. So Excal's losing key units here. So, Logica's now expanding to a second supply. But yeah, Size dozer hunted, man. Okay, Crazy coming through now with an attack. Does have a Jarman there, I think. I don't think that's Logica's. Logica's not even anywhere near a palace yet. Size got a lot of Battlemasters out. I mean, Size likes his Battlemasters. Doesn't necessarily even need a palace. Sorry, not a palace, a propaganda center, because his Battlemaster spam is something that he very much likes. So yeah, supply here from Logica going down once again. So Logica's pretty much been on 1 supply for the entire game. I think that forward tunnel position from Logica, I don't really like it. Unless it's followed up with some good aggression from your mate as well. Yeah, most of the time that forward tunnel position always goes down. So yeah, we've got DK Crazy and Big Size pushing on Logica now. Logica doesn't really have that much to defend against it. Okay, he's got these Scorps, but against this battle bus, that's going to be real tough to defend. Scorpion's trying to take out the battle bus. Probably will succeed, but probably all the Scorpions will go down in the process. So yeah, all the Scorpions going down. Crazy's already now on level 3. He's got the most XP out of all of them. Size then got also level 3, but he doesn't even have a dozer there. Size is just pumping out Battlemasters and outposts. Crazy's got an Overlord of his own there. I don't know if Excal's even realized. Excal has finally realized. When that explodes, it might actually take that one with it. Size coming in with his own Battlemasters. Battlemasters versus Overlords, always a tough one. More Battle Busters from DK Crazy. And the Overlord are going to go down again. It does take a Battle Bus with it, but Logica has been completely annihilated here in the bottom left side. Logica actually got kicked. He didn't even quit in time. I think he just literally got kicked. His last building got kicked. But I don't know how much money he had anyway. Can't have been that much, but yeah, he got kicked. Artillery comes in on the power plant. I wonder what's in the rules, by the way, about having to leave and go AWOL, because no doubt they'll be on voice chat. I'm not saying they're going to be cheating, but but how can you possibly say? Yeah, how can you yeah, well, I mean, if he's recording, then that's cool. But yeah, it's just like that could always be a thing, couldn't it? If you're not recording or whatever, then could be a thing. But anyway, Logica did get kicked. So Crazy's expanding to the bottom. It really looks like Excal's not going to be able to hold on here. He doesn't really have anything at all. Yeah, so Overlord and 2 ECMs. Lewis is capturing Size's buildings. So Size could get kicked, but it's just the amount of battle busters from DK Crazy. DK Crazy's played this a bit like a beast. Size has just given Crazy all of his stuff. Just look at the amount of orange compared to the amount of purple. I mean, at least they kicked Size. And yeah, very well played. I was not expecting that dominant of a performance. Did DK Crazy just played like an absolute animal. Beast play. 1-0 for them. Okay, 1-0 Size and Crazy. Okay, Tournament Tundra will be the next map, chosen by Excal. Oh, I need to open. Okay, 1-0. Potentially in for a long night there because it is best of 13, first to win 7 games. That was 10 minutes. Okay, just waiting for Big Size to accept. I'm kicking off with game number 2. Okay, what do we have here? Super Weapon and Nuke against Tank and Laser. Kind of a mirror, just slightly different armies. It's got Big Size in the top left with the blue Nuke. He is against Logica with the Laser in the pink in the top right on Tournament Tundra. We've got Excal in the bottom right supporting Logica with the purple China Tank. And in the bottom left, we've got Crazy with the Super Weapon General as the orange color. So yeah, I think the right team have the by far stronger armies here. Like Tank against Super Weapon, that's going to be like... That's going to be hard for the Super Weapon to hold on there. The only thing he can really do is a no eco. It looks like he's actually going to go for a big drop on Logica. So Logica's obviously got Laser against Size's Nuke. Now Laser obviously defeats Nuke very, very easy too. So yeah, I think the right team here have got a major army advantage. It will be random reverse. So after this is done, they will reverse the armies. They will, yeah, reverse the armies. It looks like Crazy's going to go in with a big drop on the top. Logica is prepared for this though. Don't know where the drone is from Logica. It's actually in Size's base. So the drop will appear out of nowhere, but he is prepared for it though. He's got missile defenders pretty much everywhere. Is it going to be an instant laser lock? Not quite. But it's going to probably at least distract Logica long enough for Big Size to come in and do some damage. And that's what Big Size likes to do. He likes to come in and cause some devastation. Got first gat here from Excal now coming across the map. Crazy's just left himself short to build another EMP. He can now drop down another EMP, but he needs to upgrade that power as well. And I don't know if that's already upgraded or not. Laser lock comes in on one of Excal's dozes. Does take it out. And EMP has been placed down now. These missile defenders don't want to go too close to this gat, or the gat will just take him out. That's a big mistake there from Crazy. Yeah, big mistake. It might actually just get through now. Battlemaster actually here from Big Size there. Logica's not been allowed to collect for a while, and Logica's actually just coming in with one full V, it looks like, and an ambulance. Battlemaster's here from Big Size. So going to try and take that out. Does move his Battlemaster back just in time. This V is a little bit low, needs to be careful. It's going to... Ooh, Logica very lucky there, man. Yeah, Big Size now going to be harassed by this pretty much full V. Logica getting harassed back at home though. Mines have come in and missile defender drop from Crazy in Size's base. Laserlock comes in on one of Size's dozers, but actually Dozer does survive. More units coming across the map from Excal now. It's got a outpost inside of Size's base. It's Crazy, looks like he's preparing another drop. Battlemaster going to chase after this, and actually one of Size's dozers is in danger now. This one's already nearly dead. And this V is still running around. It's almost went down there. It's still very low. Battlemaster in Crazy's base still hunting around trying to help. That Battlemaster actually needs to stay there in support with the troop crawler, but it does look like Size taking an awful lot of damage here. Laser lock on Logica once again. His Nuke is only left very, very low. Laser lock comes in on Size's. Ooh, Crazy does have some infantry out here, so he might be able to hold on. I think the troop crawler spam will eventually be able to break through. Crazy just needs to hold on as long as possible in order to kill Logica, but actually it looks like Logica's already caused so much damage to Size that Size is going to be out. It definitely looks like the right team is taking a big advantage. Missile defender drop from Crazy over here on the right side. Yeah, Size is going to be out very soon. I mean, Crazy's doing well, man. He harassed Logica. He was supporting Size where he could, and then he's also killing a bit of Excal's base with the massive missile defender drop. The only thing is, yeah, Logica and Excal just did enough damage to Size. Mainly that 1v from Logica just kind of wrecked Size. So yeah, they will switch armies now. 1-1 is the score, but I'm expecting it to go 2-1. Because of the armies. I think the right team there had the better armies by far, but now Excal and Logica have got a moment to think about it. At least though, they could wait 5 minutes if they wanted to think of a strat. Yeah, some of the bot commands have cooldowns on them, like 1 or 2 minute cooldowns. Most of them are 1 minute. So if you slap someone with exclamation mark slap, then you have to wait 60 seconds before it can be used again. I might adjust the settings actually. Okay, jumping into game number 3. We have in the top left, we've got Logica with the Nuke now playing as the red. Top right now we have Big Size as the USA laser in the blue. Bottom right, we got DK Crazy playing as the orange China tank. What other color would he be? And we've got Excal playing as the purple super weapon general, going for a double barracks. Oh, sorry, you were one barracks, one supply. Sorry, I thought that was actually another barracks. So yeah, I'm expecting a drop. I'm expecting a similar kind of play. I'm expecting a drop on big size. Size actually going for a drop of his own, I think. Maybe that's going to be on Excal. Okay, did not expect that, but he is going for the drop, and actually a drop coming from Excal towards big size as well. Those is running around for size. What is he actually looking for with that dozer? Okay, so he's actually going to hit the dozer here, I think, but needs to be careful he doesn't lose his Chinook in the process. Does take a lot of damage there. Mostly, yeah, does escape. The dozer's now been killed there of Excals. Excal, so the dozer always goes to his teammate. If you're playing against Excal, always note that. Side actually lost one Chinook there. And the units are starting to stream across the map now from Crazy. But actually what Logica is actually doing is just sending the Battle Masters straight across the map to Crazy rather than actually sending it to Size. This is one of the strats that I like that I know Excal will have called this. Like, even though you're here against this guy and you're here against this guy, sometimes he will say, well, why don't you attack from the top left to the bottom right, and I'll attack from the bottom left to the top right. That's exactly what they've done here. But actually it looks like Crazy's broken through anyway with that nice attack from Size before stopping that dozer. This units here have actually easily broken through. So it's all about DK Crazy spam ready, but he's now got to worry about Battle Masters from Logica. He's going to get in the supply line here, harass some trucks at least. Laser lock from Excal taking down these gats. The power goes down in the process. Power plant's been re-established by Excal on the top left. And Crazy is losing one dozer. Excal's still producing infantry. He's still on one supply only. Flamer in the back of his base, though, is going to kill the barracks. And actually, Excal, I don't think realized about that until only now. The Flamer probably will go down. The support of a Battle Master there from Logica as well. Crazy as Beacon Symphonies, Beacon in these Battle Masters. So Size has not got a lot actually at the moment. He's got this one full V. I'm assuming that's full, or at least got a few missile defenders inside of it. Yeah, he's not got a lot because he's only been collecting on one Chinook pretty much since the start of the game. So actually, it's not looking that bad for the left team. Mark Smart in the chat says he hates this map. It's so dark. It is a bit dark, but I like the kind of light animations, to be honest. The lights are pretty cool. Size is taking big damage here. Yeah, they haven't been able to kill Excal. He's still collecting. He's got a missile defenders being pumped out of his barracks in Logica's base. Decent team play. Size taking more damage here. So yeah, Size has been completely wrecked. Both of his Chinooks will probably go down here as well. Everything's gone down for Size. Now it's just DK Crazy pretty much. Don't think Size has anything. It's got this Chinook and that is pretty much it. And Excal's now here with a load of missile defenders, and Logic is still pumping out 2 war factories. Nuke against tank. So actually it looks like it really looks like Logica and Excal have pulled this off. Nice laser locks there from Excal. GG from Crazy. GG from Size. GG from both the other players as well. GG. 2-1 is going to be the score. So yeah, Size and Crazy had a strong start, but Excal and Logica have pulled that back. But yeah, I have no doubt that was an Excal strat to switch and attack the opponents. So like Excal did a drop on Size, And then Logica is pretty much his first units all went to Crazy and actually to support Excal. So yeah, I like the level of team play. They are a hard team to play against, and yeah, 2-1 down now, Size and Crazy. Okay, I think it's Crazy and Size's map. Okay, they want Volcano. Random said, what is it, a best of? It's best of 13. USA Nuke Laser. Okay, pretty much a mirror then, and pretty much a mirror. It can be one either way. There's, I think, you got a USA mirror on the bottom, USA against Laser, and Nuke against Nuke on the top. Interesting one. Let's see who's going to come out on top. We've got DK Crazy playing as USA Vanilla in the orange. We've got Logica playing as the Cyan USA Laser. Got to introduce them quick before they sell the CC. Got Excal playing as the China Nuke in the purple. And we've got Big Size playing as also the blue Nuke in the top right. Okay, so who's going to come out on top? This time we've got Logica actually going for 2 supplies. Excal's dropping down a barracks. I'm imagining he's going to probably go for the oil capture. But Big Size going for 2 supplies and probably 2 war factories. 2 supplies, 2 war factories. Now, I think I prefer Size's build order because, for example, if you send a flamer all the way down here, clear out that bunker and just do a flame wall even over that bunker, you can kill that supply or at least kill the trucks. Yeah, Excal, actually, you might actually just get a Battle Master out of there. Maybe. Let's see if he queues up. Yeah, I think he did. He spent $800 there, so we got a Battle Master come in for him. So, yes, the aggression versus the more defensive, or maybe you could say optimal build order from Excal, but the benefit is that Size will have more units out. He could transition and, sorry, not transition. He could attack across the map and help Crazy kill Logica. That's a possibility. DK Crazy is going to drop a V on Excal. Is that? Where's the drones? The drone, has it seen that or not? Logica actually coming straight across the map with a V of his own. This V's going to need to move out of the way fast because there is a Battle Master there. He's going to stop the oil capture. If he kills that Battle Master and Size sends a flamer there, that's a really good hit. Battle Master here from Size. Battle Master does go down of Excal's. V coming all the way straight across, but there is mines there from Big Size, and that does get denied. So yeah, Size did pretty well there, getting mines on there, nice and early on. V is running around, causing damage to Excal, and Laserlock comes in on Logica's V, and that does go down. The V eventually from Crazy does go down, but it's the amount of damage and harassment that he's already done. He's denied the oil capture, and Excal's only just getting this oil, but the right team don't have their oils either, I don't think, so still pretty even. But you've got to say now Size has the advantage over Excal because he's not been harassed like that, and actually another Battle Master there goes down as well. Is Size going to be able to get in that bunker? I don't think so. No, he's not going to be able to, unfortunately for him. We might plant a TNT on the Battle Masters. That Battle Master still will go down. Size still spamming out 2 war factories. He's not got any sign of a propaganda center yet, whereas Excal is expanding to a propaganda center. And we also have 2 oils, so he's in a decent position. V's versus V's here for DK Crazy and Logica. Yeah, the left team are faster to get their oils, so you could say the longer the game goes, the more advantage that the left team do have. Battlemaster's now coming through for size, but I don't like that attack. Just sending him straight into a bunker, so they'll have to go straight back. It's kind of a waste. I would like to see size teching up. He is teching up, but ooh, Excal could get Dozer Hunter here. I don't know what that missile defender's doing in the back. But Excal, yeah, currently on no trucks there, and he's also his Dozer's at risk as well. Crazy's moving the missile defender, but it does get run over now. So that's nice damage from DK Crazy on Excal. Really, really like that. I think a fast double or a fast harassment like that, when the enemy team is not expecting it, is the kind of things that wins these type of games at this kind of level, and that's decent play there from DK Crazy. Battlmasters now from size are managing to break through, and Excal has got the junk repair, or sorry, the repair bay, but his trucks are being harassed here, so, and all his trucks just got killed at the back there as well. He does have the oils now. DK Crazy's trying to kill the oils. Red guard there from Excal does go down. 2Vs are going to try and sneak in from Excal. Sorry, from Logica, down the south of the map. But size, sorry, Crazy's already there with his own Vs. Evacs his stuff and is going to send them Vs running, I think. Crazy can just brute force these, but one of his dozers is at risk of going down. He's building a strategy center behind this. Crazy needs to come in now and just kill all of this. There is a little bit of a lag now. It's going to give a bit of time for Logica to laser lock these. 2Vs do go down. Crazy with the laser lock now on Logica's Vs. There is still one dozer for Crazy. Size has now managed to break through. Size is just sending Battlemaster after Battlemaster at these bunkers, which I don't really understand. Against the bunker, where's the Flamer? Lost a lot of Battlemasters here, a hell of a lot. But now V from Logica is going to help clearing them up. Crazy's trying to kill the oils, but the Bright team don't have the oils at all yet. Lotus is finally going to capture this oil now for a big size. I don't think Size has played the most efficient, like sending his group of Battlemasters down here and then just losing loads of Battlemasters to that bunker. I'm not convinced. Like, Crazy's helped out with Excal a lot, but yeah, Size still hasn't overrun him, and Excal's actually on Overlords now, faster than Big Size. Actually, as I say that, an Overlord does come out for Big Size, so it's still kind of even, but there's two ECMs here. Lotus is capturing these buildings, which will help out against Excal, but will Crazy be able to hold on against Logica's push now? It looks like he will, because Logica doesn't have that massive of a V count. He does have a fire base and his own strategy center, but as Crazy is the man of the match so far for me because of that attack, and also in still a decent position versus Logica and not like lost his side as a result of helping. So yeah, Crazy doing real well. How's he even got a V here? Must have been the V that going through there, maybe? Another Battlemaster thrown to his death. V here from Logica does get locked down. And the Overlord's going to come in and kill it. I don't know if there's missile defenders inside of there or not. I think it was empty. Logica's now pushing down the bottom, but Crazy does have a lot of these there. Size sending an Overlord and an ECM potentially to his death because there's so many units here. There's mines as well. Don't really know if Size is going to be able to do anything here. He probably should just delay a bit more time by going in the back here, but he's just going to get disabled. Not that great of an attack. Artillery coming through for Big Size. Probably on the strategy center, and then Crazy will be able to go in and clear up Logica's base. I think the right team have done it this time. I think they're going to equalize on 2-2. Carpet Bomber comes in for Big Size on Excal's base. It's going to destroy a lot. Artillery coming as well from Excal. This is on Crazy's base. Probably going to be on the strategy center as well to take out the range for these Vs. 20% extra range. Crazy might just go north here and actually just attack in here. He could potentially do that. Artillery does take out the strategy center. Bunker does go down, gets cleared. Carpet Bomber comes in on Big Size, takes out one of the war factories. Does a bit of damage to the oil as well, but doesn't really make that much difference. Crazy's still running around with all these Vs. Overlords and ECMs from Excal to chase that away. And now Logic is now chasing after these chasing after these Vs. Where's Crazy going to go? He's at risk of getting trapped. He's going to need to go up and inside of the volcano. Logic are actually with another attack here on Big Size. Size got enough to defend against that or not. Lotus potentially going to go down here. Does disable one of the Vs. If the ECM comes in at the same time... Oh, the Vs are coming in as well. We'll send the ECM forward so it actually uses this force field kind of thing on the missile defenders so it can't laser lock Crazy's Vs. But actually, they do manage to clear that all up pretty nicely. Logic now coming south with 3 of his Vs, and Crazy's already there with 3 Vs. Needs to set search and destroy, which he has done now. Power plant been deployed. 2 oils for Big Size. Overlord for Excal does go down, and the oils for the left team have both been killed actually, whereas they still exist for the right team. Okay, Overlord ECM for Excal, and I think this is going to get all shut down, and then Excal's going to be pretty much out. He doesn't really have anything else. He's got a war factory, he's got a bit of money. Logic is actually sending his Vs north now. He's tried to get in and kill Crazy a few times, but Crazy's had a pretty decent defense throughout this whole game. I really think he's man of the match here. Nuke missile now for Big Size. A10 comes through and kills the strategy center once again. Crazy's collecting from here, and Excal's beaconed it to show Logica that he could be collecting from there, and he's right to say that as well because he is collecting from there. It's free money. He's now coming in with a big attack. Firebase going down very quick. Logica tries to evac his stuff because there's already Pathfinders out. Logica gets killed, and GG from the left team, GG from the right team, and 2-2 is going to be the score. Okay, Volcano is the map, so I'm just trying to find Volcano. So Logica and Excal have not accepted here. They will be coming in with a strat now. I think they will double someone, or they'll be preparing for Crazy to drop a V on Excal again as he did before. So yeah, they've accepted now. They come up with their strat. Okay, so we've got OE Excal in the top right with the purple China Nuke. We have supporting him Logica as the USA Laser and the yellow in the bottom right. Bottom left, we've got DK Crazy with the USA Vanilla and the orange. And in the top left, we've got Size playing as the Nuke again in the blue again. And Size actually changing up his build order this time. He's going for a barracks first, whereas Excal looks like he's going to be the one to go for 2 supplies, 2 war factories. Now, I actually think Excal's build order didn't work out too badly last time. I think his build order overall was better because you get a Battle Master out, that stops the Flamer from coming here. And you put a bunker here, that stops any Battle Masters and stuff coming through the middle. So yeah, I actually like that build order. Now I've seen the game, I prefer it over the 2 war factories. However, the thing that messed Excal up was the drop from DK Crazy when he dropped a V here, stopped the oil capture and stuff. So yeah, where's his... Oh, he's sending his red guard that way because he's actually expecting the drop from Logica. So the drop is coming from Logica. Logica's actually just doing 2 barracks, interestingly. Is that just a drop of missile defense? He's got a red guard here anyway, so he's expected it. Is it going to be a dozer, though? Ooh, it's a dozer. So if he places the scaffold, the red guard could have killed it. But yeah, the dozer's going to drop off some missile defenders as well. Sorry, the drop is... Oh, is he going to kill the dozer? Does kill the dozers. That drop there really hasn't worked out for Logica all that well. Flamer coming through for Excal now. So actually what that has done is killed that first Battle Master. Now allows that Flamer to come here. This is what I was talking about before. You can even just flame wall over it or go close to it if you want to kill it faster. So yeah, the right team look like actually I've done good damage. Size is taking heavy damage and we're only 2 minutes in and he's already been kicked off 1 supply. Had to deal with that drop. So yeah, really nice drop that's thrown Size off. Crazy now coming up with his V to kill these Battle Masters. Size does have 1 more dozer. Oh, he has a dozer there as well, but needs to get on that second supply SAP. He's left on 3 trucks on his main, and Crazy now inside of that bunker. So pressure's going to be on Crazy a little bit now, and he's already got a V inside of the base. Of course he has. Because Crazy's going to be the untouched one here. He needs now to cause the damage. Logic here with a laser lock on Crazy's V. And the V does go down. Crazy's repairing his V on the war factory of Size's Nuke. Nice Battle Master there. Kills most of the MDs. There's 1 left, but Crazy just manages to clear that up now. Another big drop coming from Logica. Now, Logica doesn't have really any defense in his base. He's got a few missile defenders here and there, but Crazy could just get the tow missile and just go straight to Logica's base and probably kill him. But Logica's coming with another big drop, and he's actually going for the oils as well. Excal's now expanding to a propaganda center. And Size is probably going to... Well, he's on 2 supplies again. He probably wants to get the oil now. Big drop coming from Logica on Crazy's base. Has Crazy seen it? I don't know. He is pulling his Chinooks, actually. He is pulling it. He is pulling it now. 1 Chinook does go down, and that's a big drop to deal with. A huge drop. Logica's now expanded to a war factory as well. Crazy's going across the map with his Vs. Okay, supply being rebuilt. That drop has all been cleared up. Excal is on Overlords now. Overlords ECM. Size is kind of stabilized now. He's dropping down a propaganda center, but it's like quite in an exposed area. I don't really know if I like the positioning of that. At least I suppose it's out of the way of any drone, but there's no drone here anyway. Okay, V's now from Crazy inside of Logica's base, and he's actually just going north, it looks like, straight to potentially Excal's base. Could kill that supply, needs to be careful of the mines. Could get in and cause some big damage. I don't know if Excal's only on one dozer or not, but there's a big push here now from Excal on size. That bunker's going to go down probably. Supply here going to go down for Excal, and actually Crazy's scrambling to the defense of big size. This is why I don't like that propaganda center. Because it's just going to go down so easy there and give Excal free XP for a really easily killed building. A lot of V's here from Crazy now. Some V's getting laser locked though. One of them's also very low. He's got some ranges in here though. And the propaganda center for Excal is going to go down as well. Is he now going to kill the war factory? He needs to get off of the mine area, because if the mines spawn on that now, it's going to be big bad news for those V's. Barracks now going down. Needs to kill the war factory as well. So yeah, pretty much Excal's base is done for, but Size also taking a lot of damage as well. Main supply for Excal now going down, and the power plant as well. Crazy doing big damage here. But yeah, how is Size going to deal with that? He's actually switched into a helix and sending it towards where? The middle of the map? Crazy's actually got a V here. He could help out a little bit more. And Crazy's just camping in the top right of Excal's base. Excal's now only collecting on one supply, but he has 4,800. Still has a CC. No doubt, actually, he's level 3 now, so he could just use the artillery or carpet and mines or something to kill these V's. I think that's probably what we'll see. Logica has 4 V's of his own out now. Yeah, Size has been pretty wrecked. I don't know, man. I've been... Size did have a bad start. I was going to say I was unimpressed with Size's play both times as the Nuke, really. But he did have he did get doubled in the beginning, didn't he, I suppose? Like, he's made a helix now, but where is it gone? Oh, the helix has gone down. Like, okay, he was trying to kill the CC. It would have been good if he killed the CC, but it hasn't. It's not been very impactful, and it cost him a lot of money to make that helix as well. CC being placed down here. Logica actually causing big damage inside of Crazy's base. Crazy actually might lose his dozer, and actually Size might lose his dozer as well. Dozer's going to be picked off. Crazy cannot defend that. He's got some V's inside of Logica's base, but I just feel like the left team are taking too much damage. This is all they've got now. This is it. Artillery coming in. Kills the war factory. A little bit of damage to CC. GG. GG from Logica. Why is he saying GG? Is he saying GG because he's quitting? Actually, Logic is pretty much out. No, he's still collecting. Why? I don't know why he said GG there. I think is he saying GG as in on the enemy team? I think he's saying it as in on the enemy team. Unless he intended to quit and give Excal this stuff. It's a very close game, to be honest, but I think Excal, despite all the damage he's taken, is in such a strong position. Just this army here, there's nothing they can do about it. He could have A10, maybe a level 3 A10 could kill that. Maybe even a level 2 could. He has pressed the X on his units, maybe expecting it. So yeah, A10 could come in now and kill one of these. Which one is he going to use? I don't think I've seen A10 yet. So I send in Battle Masters at the top. Only War Factory exists now for Logica. A10 comes in and kills one of the Overlords. ECM still alive though. A V coming now from DK Crazy. Those are being rebuilt by him. Laserlock no doubt going to come in on these units. But that ECM needs picking off. As those left out in the open here is going to get caught in the collateral. V from Logica. Evac from Crazy. I think, yeah, the left team, they don't have anything. Battlemaster from Size, that's pretty much all they have. So yeah, GG. Whilst Logica, I don't know if he was saying GG for the enemy team or GG as if he intended to quit out or not. But yeah, he only had a War Factory and then managed to get the win here. So yeah, 1-1 in that matchup, but because Excal and Logica won a couple of games before, they're now on 3-2. Okay, wait for Excal to be right back. And the map, let's see. Okay, Dark Mountain is one of the maps. Let's just pick that. See if that's one of the ones that they will choose or not. Let's see. Okay, yes, the size and then Crazy chose the volcano map, so it will now be Excal+Logica. Logica plays any map, so Excal will probably choose what map they want. But they're pretty much all official maps apart from 3, one of which we've already seen, which is the volcano map. But yeah, let's see what map Excal wants here. Okay, Air Force and Nuke against 2 of the USA's super weapon and laser. That's going to be hard for the right team because Air Force does dominate both of these USA's and Size's Nuke can just support. But yeah, what will they go for? They might do a double no eco or something like that. So we got laser for bottom right, Excal on the purple. Top right, we've got, ooh, that's my mouse up there. Top right, we've got Logica in the red with the, is he super weapon? Yeah, super weapon. Bottom left, we've got DK Crazy as the USA Air Force in the orange. And for big size, we have got the blue China Nuke. So yeah, 2 supplies, 2 war factories I'm expecting from big size, but it's more down to the right team. What strategy are they going to go for? Excal seems like he's preparing 2 barracks. Just Superman spam, and actually Logic is going for 1 war factory, 1 barracks. There's going to be a no eco, I think. A no eco combined with a big drop, probably on big size. Try and get them out soon. We got Crazy actually going for a drop of his own, which I didn't expect that actually. Going for a drop on Logica actually in the back of his base. 2 doses are going to be there. It's going to be able to pick off probably both. Doesn't look like Logica is responding at the moment. Laserlock going to come in on the other dozer. So instantly Logica is dozer hunted. Sending both his dozers to the same location. Big drop in front of Crazy's base of missile defenders. He only needs to make a couple of ranges though, but the question is, has he got the money to? Because at the moment he doesn't. He's now making a combat Chinook. Really strong unit against the USA's. And so far, pretty much everything has been defended by Crazy. As 3 missile defenders survived from Excal, so they will still be able to cause damage to the Chinook. She needs to kill probably 1 more. Got full V and an ambo from Logica. It's going to harass Size and killed 1 truck already. Combat Chinook now from Crazy is going to go and support Size with killing that V. I don't think this has been communicated properly because there's no response there from Logica, who just kept his V there rather than, I don't know what he could have really done, maybe ran away or something. Crazy's now, Crazy's done real good damage to Logica, but actually Crazy's losing his base as well. Crazy actually lost, oh, he's lost I was going to say his last dozer, but he's got one other one that survived on like 2% HP. But the thing is that Logica is already out, so now it's going to be a 2v1 on Excal. Yeah, with the combat Chinook, that's going to be hard. It's going to be very, very hard for Excal to deal with. He just sells his buildings. It looks like the hard AI when he just sells his buildings when he knows the time is up. Yeah, it's going to be so hard for Excal now. Just that combat Chinook alone, flying around, being microed by one person, while at the same time you've got to fight a nuke controlled by another person. It's like twice the hand speed versus just one set of hands. So yeah, it's going to be hard for Excal. He gets dozer hunted pretty much straight away. Crazy's dropped down a scaffold at the top left. But he's at risk of going out, to be honest, because that scaffold is going to be the only thing that keeps him in the game. Chinook still flying around. Excal's base. Going to go deep in the back of the base. Going to probably cause some harassment on the collection of Excal. Yeah, Excal's not responding there, but it's probably because he's laser locking other stuff. It's what I mean. You're going to be fighting one guy, meanwhile losing your economy to the other guy on the other side of the map. So yeah, even though Size has not got that strong an army here against super weapon, and he's got 2 supplies out. It's collecting back on 4 trucks. Even if Crazy quits, he could use them Chinooks to collect from somewhere else. But Crazy's actually Crazy's surrendering and actually giving Size the stuff now. So Size now got 3 supplies. He's got the Chinooks here. He can build that to make missile defenders. He's going to go and collect at the bottom left. He's got so many units out. He's in a really good position here against Excal. Just the combat Chinook alone, to be honest. But needs to be careful, though. He doesn't walk straight into the missile defenders. Gonna stop Excal collecting once again. Excal's not on very much money. And Excal's now got to worry about all these gats. Those gats could just fight this, I think. As long as Size is paying attention. Is he paying attention? He could bring the Chinooks over. He could do that. And if he is going to do that or not. Yeah, weird from Size. I think that engagement, he could have took it. Unless he's going to fly the Chinook over or not. I think he's probably paying attention elsewhere. So yeah, that engagement there from Size, questionable. Size just managed to clear out this area. And Size has got a dozer here at the top right. Red guard coming in. Yeah, there's nothing Excal can do against that. So many red guard against so many missile defenders. GG, well played to the left team, but it did have the stronger armies though. As soon as the combat Chinook came out, it's kind of GG. But yeah, a decent strat from Size, going for the drop on Logica, which is not to be expected as Air Force. Typically, you just hang around and wait. But yeah, he went for the drop, caused some damage, and then went for combat Chinook behind it. Really, really like it. A lot of people will just stay in their base and like you'll be the defender as Air Force. But yeah, I like the aggression. Exile says every time Domi introduces a player, he always does the quick zoom and the twist. It's actually from StarCraft. If you watch professional StarCraft, when they're introducing the players, I don't know if it's like an option you have on your keyboard or whatever, but it does a little twist like that. That's where I've stolen it from. Yeah, they zoom in on their command center or whatever they call it. What's it called? The command center? It's not called the command center, is it? So yeah, we're at 3-3 so far, so very, very even. Okay, so we have the reverse of before. We've got Excal now with the Air Force in the bottom left as the purple. Top left, we've got Logica with the Nuke in the yellow. Top right, we've got Big Size laser in the blue. And the bottom right, we've got Crazy with the super weapon. Have they taken the wrong spots here? I think they've taken the wrong spots because I think I might be wrong, but I thought that was the super weapon. Oh no, maybe I was wrong. Maybe that was, yeah, that was super weapon. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so Crazy's making a EMP. It's not going for a drop just yet. Excal was preparing for a drop. I think he's making a combat Nuke himself. Big drop coming from DK Crazy. The EMP. Not sure how much of a use that will be. Let's see. It's the first unit from Excal is actually a V, and a big drop from DK Crazy going to be harassing the power straight away. But he's just going to kind of chill here. Has Excal queued up a combat Nuke? Yes, he has. Of course he has. The Size has made an Avenger. And that's going to go on Excal, I think. But Excal's going to go on what? Base trade? Ooh. Going to be interesting. Excal's now got this big drop from Size to deal with. Avenger. Oh, the Avenger's taking damage. Combat Nuke probably can go in and hit that. Now that it's taking a lot of damage. But yeah, Excal's in big danger now. Logic has actually dropped down a barracks and a bunker there. Playing a little bit more defensive. Troop Crawler now in Size's base. Excal is going to be out very quick, I think. Has Excal got any more dozers? Yes, he has. He's back here. Needs to protect his Avenger. Size does. It's going to be pretty much similar situation before. Size losing his Avenger here for no reason. Oh, he does save it, but only just. That's going to be Excal's last dozer here. Excal's dropped down a scaffold, similar to before, actually. But Size is going to lose his Avenger now. Size made another Avenger. This combat Nuke is still flying around, but the combat Nuke is now going to come in and pick off the V. That combat Nuke is just like death from above. It just flies around, just killing everything. Excal can't go in the main base of Crazy because of that EMP. Big drop from DK Crazy here again on the top, though. Trucks coming in from Logica are now actually going to be the heroes because they're going to kill all of this. Kill pretty much everything. So well played there by Logica. Bringing in his trucks to save the day. Logica's now going to rebuild, make that supply. So whilst it was a decent try by the team on the right, I don't know if they've done enough because Excal's still in. The combat Nuke's still got all of his HP. Still flying around. Size is going to be kicked and it's going to be basically DK Crazy left in a similar situation to how Excal was before. So yeah, slightly different strat, but Size is dead and it's Crazy's not going to be able to do anything against Nuke and Air. Big drop from DK Crazy again. Going to hunt the dozer of Logica. So actually, Logica is dozer hunted. His war factory's going down. Big Size surrenders before his power goes down. This combat Nuke, yeah, this is what I was talking about. That EMP. Not very much use here because the combat Nuke can kind of just hang out here, just harassing. Crazy. Oh, Crazy. He's losing stuff to the trucks for no reason. Truck does go down now. So, I mean, there's not many buildings left for the left team, and they're all dozer hunted, I suppose. So maybe Crazy has a chance. He's got a dozer of his own. I just don't know if he's got enough money. He has 2k. He just needs to, if he needs to kill the barracks and the war factory. That's the buildings that he needs to kill next. So actually, he's in a doable position. I just don't know what percentage doable. I don't think very much. Crazy's going to be able to collect again. He's got 2.2k. Now, what do you build at this point? Probably more EMPs. Combat Nuke's still flying around for Excal. He's got only his war factory now. GG from Crazy. That was a good attempt, to be honest, because Excal pretty much only had the war factory,
You have
and Logica only had them 4 buildings there. So they got them down to 4 buildings at least. Yeah, ultimately not enough. So yeah, 4-3 is the score. Okay, so potentially halfway through this series. It's a best of 13, first to win 7. Yeah, we're the balanced version. Tournament A. Okay then, so we have in the bottom right DK Crazy in the orange China infantry. Top right we have USA Laser as the blue big size. Bottom left we've got Laser for Excal, purple, and top left we've got infantry. Is it a mirror again? Is it literally a perfect mirror? It's a perfect mirror. Laser, laser, inf. Perfect. So I think we're going to see a helix, at least from one player here. The drone is placed on the infantry player here, and the drone has gone on the USA player here. So that's, don't know if that's a mistake or not, because now they're not going to know if this guy's going helix or not. Let's see, but he's probably preparing to see if there is a drop coming or not, of which there is. Crazy's actually dropping down a war factory, and a war factory from Logica as well. Okay, drop from Excal. Could be a laser Patriot, maybe. Or missile defenders. I was doing missile defender. But I'm not really sure how much use that's going to be, because it can just collect from this side. Drop off a missile defender inside of the main base as well. Now maybe another missile defender. What the hell's going on here? Size actually killing the power plant there. Gonna lose his missile defenders there. He's harassing. Excal's getting some harassment done here. So yeah, slowed probably them down, but really how much use was it. I don't know. He's going to probably try and get the oil. He's trying to get the top oils as well by just sending the rangers straight to the oils. Let's see if that works out for him. One unit did get picked off there. Not 100% sure what that actually was. Size still on one dozer. Was that his dozer? I think it possibly was. V coming through for Size now. And instant laser lock there from Excal. Decent control. And it looks like Excal might actually be allowed to get these oils, at least the top ones. Size is not interested in protecting them oils at the moment. So yeah, if Excal gets on all 4 oils, that's going to be bad news. But actually, Crazy looks like he might clear Excal off this one. Crazy lost one dozer. He still has the other one here. Okay, airfield being dropped down by Logica. Logica is also on 3 supplies, dropping down another barracks here as well. Size now pushing out, but he's allowed Excal to get these oils pretty much uncontested. He literally only needs to send a dozer there or 1V or anything to stop Excal getting it, but he's just allowed it. So now Crazy's going to have a harder time at the south because Excal has so much of an income because of those. Well, he's got 2 supplies now. Lets him with 3 Chinooks there, but he's also got them 2 oils, so he's Excal's in a really decent position. Okay, Crazy trying to capture the south oils, but there's a hell of a lot of flashbangs out from Excal, so I really don't know how Crazy's going to break through all them flashbangs. Big push here from Logica, and Size is not handling this as well because he has opted for Vs. He's now making flashbangs. Meg's now in the air for Crazy. One of the minigunners gets picked off, or 2 of them. He's now coming in to clear this up. And it all does get cleared up. So Crazy has allowed Size to take the supply between. He could take that one as well. But yeah, it's the longer these oils exist here. A big fight going on down here. Flashbangs versus the infantry. Of course, flashbangs are going to come out on top. Very, very strong. So yeah, what's Crazy's response to this going to be? Meg's coming in now from Logica, picked off the assault troop crawler. And Size is just kind of chilling at the moment, making a massive V on me. But meanwhile, Crazy's having to fight 2v1 down here because of the MiGs. So yeah, I don't know. Size now killing the oils at the top. MiGs coming around. Kill some of the missile defenders. Excal's definitely playing this a lot better than Size is on this particular matchup and this map, I think. Okay, Avenger now in the mix. This will render the mix useless as long as there's a few Avengers there. Size now might be able to clear out the mid. Excal losing some Vs here. A big important fight here. If Crazy loses this and has to concede this area and fight back in his base, it looks pretty bad for them because actually Logica's expanded to the middle as well now. He's got a bunker there. He's also getting this supply here as well. Size is now pushing forward though with his V and Avenger army. And Crazy's holding up at the bottom. Nice mix. Size finally doing some good damage. Takes out the barracks. Now going to take out this bunker. Ooh, needs to be careful. He's going to lose a V there for absolutely no reason. So what I mean about Size, I don't know if he's playing the usual Size or... I don't know, man. Yeah, one of his Vs goes down. Assault Troop Crawler coming in. Mix could pick off some Vs here because they are pretty much away from the Avengers. But Logica actually decided not to go in. Avengers now coming in to defend against the MiGs. MiGs coming in. Not at the best time from Logica. But did pick off one V. And the missile defenders, sorry, the minigunners here from Logica now pick off one of the Avengers. MiGs from DK Crazy coming in once again. On Excal. Excal's doing very well down here, but so's Crazy. Everything just keeps dying. It keeps getting reset, but it just seems like slowly, Excal's coming out on top. He's got one oil. Crazy's also got one oil. But it's this the fact that Logica is collecting from the middle, whereas the right team are not. Okay, Excal's gained ground, and now he's getting that oil of DK Crazies. Excal's back on 2 oils now. It's going to be so hard for the right team now. Excal's just playing like a beast, as usual. Excal's got a massive stream of units just coming all the way across the map. It's going to be so hard for this right team just to deal with this. Never mind anything that Logica's got. And Logica, meanwhile, expanding with more bunkers in the middle. Putting more units across the map. It's got his MiGs in the air. Makes pick off one of the dozers, but there already is a CC, so not of crazy use. 2 Avengers here, which means... Oh, I'm Pathfinders now as well. Pathfinders coming across the map too, so this makes this so much harder to deal with. There's pretty much nothing DK Crazy is going to be able to do against that. Maybe a decent carpet placement. It does have a CC. Could be a decent carpet. Oh, the MiGs are going to go down now. Minigun is right underneath. That's all going to go down. Decent force here from Big Size, but there's also a massive force here from Excal. Search and destroy deployed now by Excal, dropping down another power plant. Okay, he's beaconed again. I think that maybe means the carpet is coming. Yeah, the carpet is coming. I don't know if that was on the right position or not, because he hung around here for ages. That would have been a good spot. But hanging around there is, like, on the ramp was probably not to be expected. And, yeah, Excal does see this coming. Carpet completely misses. He was hanging around here with loads of infantry for ages. That would have been a perfect spot, but I think maybe the carpet is only just ready now. Maybe that's what it is. Size does have a lot of Vs out. A hell of a lot of Vs, actually. Onto War Factory spam now. But it's just Logica's collecting from the middle. Meanwhile, Excal has these oils here, so they've got a big economic advantage. Artillery coming across from Logica on the War Factory. It didn't actually do anything. I'm not sure what that was. Big Size's V army is coming through. Doing pretty well against Excal's army in the beginning. There are Avengers here though, so a lot of the missiles will be deflected. Mine drop comes in. But Excal now knows where that is, and all of Size's Vs do get cleared up. With no Avengers in the army, do get cleared up. Okay, Excal's army now will get cleared up, but he's got another wave after this. There's a laser tank in the mix here as well. More Avengers coming through, but they're actually out of place again. Mix come through for Logica. All of Excal's army does get cleared up, but he still has the oils down here. He's got the Pathfinders, which makes Crazy's army just so useless. Crazy's trying to transition into a Helix. But, yeah, I really don't know. Size now collecting from here. Logica keeps coming in with just like 1 MiG at a time. It's not really doing anything because Size's Vs can just heal. Yeah, and the MiG's dying every time. So yeah, I think it'd be better for him if he just waits with the MiGs and then comes in with one big strike rather than just keep coming one at a time. Helix flying around the top of the map from DK Crazy. This guy's got this big army still to deal with, but it's these two oils. They need to be killed. Crazy and this Helix. I don't think the top team, the left team are going to be expecting it. He does have a minigunner though, and he does have a MiG circling. The MiG's now gone and landed though. Crazy now coming in with the Helix, but the MiGs maybe gonna, yeah, they're gonna come and strike it. There's 4 MiGs as well, so gonna need to hit these MiGs instant. Going to be hard. It's going to be close. Helix does kill 4 MiGs, but goes down. GG from Crazy. He is now out. Size is going to remain in. He's got a load of Vs. There's a mine drop right in front of him, though. I think that is going to be Logica's, maybe. Size still a decent army. Still got a chance, but just Excal has so much. A10 comes in on the supply, and supply does get knocked out. Size has 1 drop zone, and obviously the inf base. I think maybe Crazy left a little bit prematurely because he could have used the support powers to help out. Like, Size does have a chance here a little bit, and I don't think Crazy gave him much money, so I think he left a bit prematurely. His support powers could have helped massively here. Carpet and artillery, stuff like that could have helped. Excal. It's got a few drop zones, like 5 drop zones. He's got a big V army in his base. Pretty much comes down to this attack from Size. How much can he get done? He's only got $760. Logica doesn't really have all that much, so Size could kill him here. Supply drops are going to go down. Size's Avenger and V at the back are going to get picked off. Size now going to have to make a decision. Does he want to fight this army of Excal, or does he just want to go in the base and kill what buildings he can? But yeah, there seems to be a lot of Vs from Excal, so I think this army will get cleared up. Carpet coming across from Logica. Where's that going to be? Ooh, he's actually going to kill the power plant of Excal. Nice try, nice try. The V's are actually going to go all the way south. Spectre gunship coming in on the search and destroy. Actually looked like he was going to cause more damage there, but yeah, it got shot down pretty instant. Supply drop zones for Excal going down. And Size, like, okay, he's killed a few drop zones, but now he's going to have this massive army of Excal to deal with. Hey, them two wheels, as someone said in the chat, it's been alive for so long. Just giving Excal so much money and allowed him to get this massive army. Okay, Pathfinder's now killing these units from range, but Size, the Chinook, a little bit ambitious, comes in and gets taken out. Size collecting from the middle now as well. Size only on one drop zone. Excal was on 8k, but he's just spent a load of money. You can only imagine it's going to be on more Vs. Logica doesn't have anything apart from a dozer, so he could make a supply here and make a CC, but he doesn't have a CC actually. Yeah, see what I mean about Crazy leaving? Like a carpet bomb and mines could make all the difference here. Something is coming from Size. I don't know if that's a leaflet or not. Does disable a chunk of Excal's army, but is that going to be enough? Because even though they're disabled, they can still shoot out of them. So. Looks like Excal's got way too much artillery. Sorry, no, A10 coming through. Just going to hit the supply drop zone on the strategy center. It's a big bad hit. It's GG. Size can't win this one. GG from all players. 5-3. It's going to be the score. Okay, now I think that we're going to see a mirror of that same again because yeah, they're supposed to reverse it, so it's random reverse, but luckily it was a perfect mirror, which is actually quite rare. Yeah, but interestingly now, Crazy will get to play as the USA, whereas Size played it before. So you're seeing the different players with the different armies, seeing how they approach it. I imagine Crazy's going to do something similar with a flashbang spam, maybe. Okay, this time we got Logica in the top right of Tournament A, version 2. He is with the USA Vanilla in the yellow. Bottom right, we've got China Infantry for Excal with the purple. Bottom left, we've got Crazy with the USA Laser, I believe now he is, and the orange. And then we've got the big size with the blue China Inf. So yeah, it's a perfect mirror, but obviously you're just seeing the different players with the different factions. It's not like Size is again playing with with USA now. He gets to play Inf, which I think he prefers actually. I think he does like Inf, and I think Crazy's probably better suited to the USA as well. So let's see how they're going to handle it differently. Crazy looks like he's going to go for some kind of drop, and he's making ranges as well. So he might just drop all of that off in one, or he might queue up just the 3 missile defenders. Okay, so he's going to do one big drop. He's going to actually go towards the top. There's no drone on him, so that can't be seen. He's going to go for a big drop here. He's actually only going for the 2 oils. Missile defenders here from Logica have been dropped off on his supplies. He's going to move that away. And yeah, drop coming in on Logica. Meanwhile, Crazy Excal's actually preparing a Helix. That's going to be painful. If that goes straight to Crazy, Helix is going to be big damage. Okay, missile defenders from Crazy are unloaded, causing damage in Excal, in Logica's base. So I'm mixing all my players up today. Crazy loses a dozer here and is at risk of also losing the supply, but Size is coming to the rescue. The minigunner. Was it a perfect mirror? I think Logica should have probably been laser. Yeah, I think so. But you know what? USA and laser not that much different anyway. Okay, Helix now in the main base of Crazy. He does know this is coming because I think he had a drone there, and Size has already sent a outpost there. So how many minigunners has he got inside of there? Well, 1 minigunner. Just going to chase that Helix away. But he can still fly around and cause damage. It's not completely useless. It's not like in a 1v1 where if he's got like 10 quads out, your Helix can't do anything. He can still fly around a big map and support pretty much everywhere. Logica's going to try and get this oil down here, and Crazy already has this top oil. Yeah, you're right in the chat. I think it was laser inf, but it's Logica who's taking the wrong army, and he's taking the wrong army for a slightly worse army. I think laser's slightly better because the cheaper Avengers and the better turret, better tanks as well. So yeah, it's Logica's own fault. So I don't think it needs to be rematched or anything. It's a very, very same army. Chances of him making a laser turret, chances of him, I suppose Avengers do make a difference, but I mean he's taking the wrong army himself. This is it's his error. It's not like he's gone and taken Air Force or something. Like USA and laser, very, very similar, so it doesn't make that much difference. Okay, Crazy was killing that oil, but now changed his mind. Is he going to come in with a Ranger instead? Maybe with the V, he's bringing some Rangers. Yeah, Crazy still has these oils up here. Outpost trying to sneak through, but the bunker there from Excal does stop it. This guy's going to be on 3 supplies. He's going mix. No doubt will be upgrading the napalm very soon. He's on 2 war factories. CC's been placed down by Size and Crazy. Crazy now got control down here. He's got a load of V's out as well. Excal's on 3 supplies, and he's got Napalm MiGs. Helix is still flying around. Didn't achieve that much. I think he killed like 1 Ranger or something like that. MiG's now coming through, but is he going to press X? Yes, he is. 2 V's go down for no MiGs, and he doesn't even have the armor upgrade as well. Okay. Size got a mix of his own up, and he's also collecting from the middle. Okay, just as the previous game, big important fight down here. Difference is that actually Excal's got got the 2 airfields, and he's also on 3 supplies. But yeah, he doesn't have the oil advantage. Crazy actually has the oils at the moment. So he's trying to retake the oils at the top. He's got an assault troop crawler killing Logica's stuff. Big Size is beaking the supply, but there is a tank. Oh yeah, tank on it from Size actually. What's he beacon there for? I think Crazy thinks that's maybe an enemy tank hunter, and now realizes it's not. Crazy has a lot of these out, similar to how Excal did before. Excal's killed these also, that's the difference. Realizing he can't hold it. So yeah, looks good for the left team. Size also collecting from the middle, as was Logica in the previous game. Massive blob of these from DK Crazy. Another laser tank dropped off for Crazy. Yeah, battle of the big armies here from Excal with his infantry army versus the V's of Crazy. It'd be good if Excal gets to level 3, he can use the carpet and the mines on this army. Size keeps beaconing down here. I wonder what he is talking about. They will be on voice communication. So, Helix coming in from Excal here, but that's a misplay, man. That's a big misplay. I don't know if that's the wrong control group he pressed on there, but yeah, big misplay. We've got Inferno Cannons actually out for Excal. That'll be good against this big slow army because they've got to move slow because of the Avengers. Got to move as fast as your slowest unit. Crazy's actually going to try and trap this army here for Logica. Logica's going to have to move out of the way now. Logica's army is going to get completely trapped. Turns around to try and take the fight, but the thing is Crazy's losing his Avengers. But in order to kill all of Logica's army, probably worth it. Probably would take that. Massive load of MiGs now coming from Excal. They're going to have to do something about these oils because Crazy's had them pretty much since like the 2 or 3 minute mark. Makes him in, and Crazy was not paying attention and loses pretty much every single V bar 2 and an ambulance. So yeah, massive mistake there from Crazy. If he simply pressed X on his keyboard on his army, could have saved a load of those. And the carpet now coming in from Size, but what the hell was that? I tell you, Size is not playing the best at the moment. Where was that carpet going to hit? Why did he even think it was going to get past this massive army? If that carpet had hit there and killed that army, the left team would probably won the game, but that carpet is a massive mistake there from Size. I think he was trying to hit maybe the airfields. Mohammed in the chat says, why did I call it a ploob? It's a blob, a B-L-O-B, a blob. It means a big ball, like a big a big blob of units, a big ball of units. So yeah, that bunker's cleared out, but there are mines there, so we can't go in any further. Excal's doing some good clearing out in the middle. Mix coming in again, and a lot of V's going down. Carpet came in from somewhere. Ooh, it was actually from Excal, but totally missed. Well, it looked really good for Crazy and Size at one point, but as soon as Crazy lost like 20 Vs, just a few mix, it looked like that was the moment in which they threw it, but it's still quite even, I suppose. Excal does have a decent army in the middle. Artillery coming in on probably, what, the fire base? Ooh. Mostly the fire base. Leaves the fire base very low, at least. Decent MiG strike there from Size. Kills a lot of Excal's army. But there are loads of MiGs still in the air for Excal. Load of Vs from Logica coming through the middle. And what do the left team have for this? Supply drop zone going down for Crazy. Excal's got the most money at 5,200. No hackers being made. Propaganda center. This is a nice spot to bomb, to be honest. if Size's carpet did land, or an A10 lands, decent spot, and 4 MiGs went down there. Real decent shot from the A10 from Crazy. Crazy's got a decent amount of money as well, almost on 5k. A10 from Logica going to take out an airfield of Size. Boyker in the chat says, where the hell is Size's army? That's a good question. He does have some stuff out. Okay, he's got the minigunners here, and he had his army over here before, the minigunners and whatever. I suppose he did give Crazy this supply, remember? But Size did have this one and this one. Mix coming in now from Size. Kills a lot of stuff from Logica. Still 50-50. I don't know who's going to win this one. It might come down to the support powers. And I was going to say the MiGs of Excal, but actually, oh, he's lost loads more. So yeah, this might come down to a very close game. There's still big major battles going on both sides. I think Size is probably going to come out on top here, whereas Excal looks like he might come out on top here, maybe. Where's the Pathfinders from Crazy? I mean, as soon as that whole area has been killed now, all of them MiGs, they were the main things that were keeping Excal in it. GG from Logica. Excal doesn't have that much money, 2.3k. MiGs are killed there. GG from Excal. Well played to the left team. They did it. Despite Crazy throwing away like 20 Vs to some MiGs. And GG, well played. 5-4 is going to be the score. Okay, just waiting for the players to join. They have been playing for a few hours now, so no doubt they need a couple of minutes. Cyrus D in the chat says, is it best of 11 or best of 13? It's best of 13 today, so first to win 7 games. So yeah, Excal+Logica need 2 more. Size and Crazy need 3 more. So yeah, still potential way to go. Or it could be over pretty quick. Get 2 quick wins. Excal+Logica could go through.
Thanks for the streams.
Eloquent, thank you very much, man. $29.68, so much appreciated. Thank you. I was just actually looking in the chat and see we've got the another Excal account in the chat. But actually, every time I YouTube Excal, it comes up with this one. 3.6k subscribers. Makes gaming videos. Maybe the fake Excal in the chat can do some promotion for this game. Check this game. Excal had this name since 2016. Well, this Excal here had it since 2003, most likely. Yeah, Dogs of War might be over pretty quick, so potentially coming towards the end of this series. It's a very no-eco-y map. Yeah, Eloquent, thank you for the donation, man. Much appreciated. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got Crazy in the top left with the China infantry. Here's in the orange. Bottom left, we've got Big Size with the stealth. Here's with the blue color. And the bottom right, we've got Logica with the super weapon in the cyan. And then top right, we have got OE Excal with the purple USA vanilla.
Logica and Excal can't win without me.
Cyrus D, thank you for the $1 and thank you for your comment. True. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll. They're leading now, but maybe they'll go on to lose. The left team here do have the stronger armies here. We've got infantry, I think he was. Infant stealth versus the 2 USA. It's going to be kind of hard. I think that the left team's going to win both times with the left armies, but might be wrong. Maybe Logical and Excal got something to say about this. War Factory Barracks from Excal. War Factory Barracks from Logica. Not a lot else you can do on this map. One of the reasons why I don't really like it is kind of just like you can only do a no eco and that's it. But yeah, it's always over pretty quick. Size needs to cancel that before he loses his money. I think he did cancel it in time. This guy's going to get the oil back here, and he's also sending a V up to the top here to get this one. But the first full outpost from Crazy, no doubt, will go straight across the map, and that's going to be hard for Excal to deal with, I reckon. Okay, first technical from Size, actually going to go north. I think he's going to try and drive Logica into his tunnel. Logica does not know about this tunnel being here. Oh, and he's caught Logica off guard. Ambulance going to go down as well as the V. Looking very, very bad. That's a nice little sneaky tunnel there from Size. Like how he led him into the trap. Very, very nice indeed. So yeah, Size can kind of sit back and probably just support Crazy now, because I can't really see anyway Logica's going to be able to do any significant damage to Size anytime soon. With these stealth tunnels, they're hard to deal with. Logica taking some heavy damage here. He's got a terrorist to worry about. It's actually not going to achieve anything, but the main supply is now going to go down. Excal's managed to get one oil. And Crazy's got his infantry. He's actually making an airfield. Probably, he's got 2 oils as well. Probably going to be a helix, I reckon. Yeah, I think he's just queued up a helix, potentially. A bunker drop down here. So yeah, Size doing good here, but he is stealth against super weapon. But yeah, it's just the fact he led him into that tunnel. That's the thing that killed Logica. Logica can actually just get wrecked by this one technical here. So yeah, it's going to be basically Excal against the world. Yeah, some people in the chat saying that I'm picking out Size's mistakes, but actually Logica is the weakest here. GG from Logica. I mean, he got wrecked there, but he couldn't really help it. But yeah, in the previous games, I think the two strongest players here are definitely Excal and Crazy. But yeah, I think overall it's Excal. Excal, people saying Crazy's the best team player, but I think actually Excal. I think Excal is.
Thanks, Domi, for keeping ZH alive.
Yo, Milos, thank you very much, man, for the $5.94. I'm not single-handedly keeping 0 Hour alive. I think everyone is. Everyone's still playing the game. But yeah, thank you. Ooh, nice mix strike there, by the way, on the Vs. And the left team to get the win. I think they had the stronger armies there by far, though. So 5-5 going to be the score. So yeah, even set. So yeah, Milos, thank you for the donation, man. Much appreciated. So yeah, this is going to be hard. I think it's doable. It's just very hard. I think Size needs to do a really strong no eco and try and get in Logica's base, close down his arms dealer. Meanwhile, Crazy just kind of hold against the infantry. Somehow. Maybe 2 barracks man spam is the best. Okay, then, so now we've got DK Crazy as the orange, USA in the top right. We have Big Size at the bottom right, Super Weapon General in the blue. Bottom left, we've got Logica as the red, GLA Stealth. And in top left, we have OE Excal in the purple, China Infantry. I think it's kind of easy for the stealth player here because you don't really change your build order that much other than you're just not making a second supply. Okay, you got the option for going for the oils, but I think he might just allow Excal to go for the oils. But generally, yeah, you can just make techs and tunnels and that's going to pretty much counter anything the USAs can do. Whereas the USAs have got to think a little bit more here. Size actually looks like he's going for the oil capture. Don't know if that's going to work out. No, it's not going to work out. I was going to say, oh, what the... Redrop the ranges off. Sometimes that happens. Not sure exactly what causes it, but yeah. Size is going to try and collect from the main supply of Logica, but he's going to actually start shooting it with the RPGs. This is not a bet challenge, by the way. It's a sponsored challenge by Hepsi and AK Baloney, so shout out to them. The semi-final for the domination tournament, by the way, there's only 3 players remaining. Spoiler alert. I'm going to tell you now. We've got Size and Excal for the semi-final. That's probably going to happen on Saturday night. This Saturday coming. Like probably Saturday 19 GMT. Watch this space. Make sure you're subscribed and got the reminder thing on for the streams. Probably going to be Saturday, and then probably a week from then will probably be the grand finals. Week you're waiting in the finals. Okay, so how are the right team doing? Well, they've got this no eco from Crazy to deal with. Crazy's entire base is going to get killed. Crazy's going to have to sell everything. He's built a scaffold at the bottom right, but not finishing it just yet. Size probably going to lose a V here and needs help from Crazy, but Crazy's actually going elsewhere. So Size lost his army there. Size also got a quad here to deal with in his main base from Logica. Yeah, if Crazy loses... Yeah, he's lost a V there. I don't think the right team can win here. Just the armies are too difficult on this little tiny, dare I say, shit map. I don't really like this map at all. Yeah, they tried to double Logica, but he just kind of held. Just these stealth tunnels and text, just like I said, it's just so hard. Meanwhile, Excal is in the base with his Soul Troop Crawler. So yes, 6-5 is going to be the score. Now, something weird's happened. Because it's 6-5, there's going to be no decider. It's just going to be random reverse, I believe. Excal and Logica now on 6. They only need 1 more. So yeah, if this is imbalanced armies, then could just be over. Hopefully we get something balanced so you can win both times. Get to see a final decider. Let's see. Yeah, so it should have been in my view, it should have been the GLA Nuke for a decider. Because then we would have been at 5-5 now, chance to go to 6-6, and then you'd have the GLA Nuke as the final decider. So yeah. But yeah, it doesn't matter a whole lot too much. He wants Twilight Flame. Unity A. This coastline world we could see. Tournament B, Tournament Island. Tournament A we've already seen. Oh, he wants to see Manic. Okay, Manic Aggression. It's going to be the last map we're going to see today. Okay, we got Logica in the top left as the yellow China infantry. Terrain is all screwed up here because half of his base of his CC is not showing. We've got Excal also with infantry. Bottom left. Bottom right, we've got Size with infantry. What's going on with my rotation? Weird. And then DK Crazy is China. Okay, everyone is China. But the only difference is DK Crazy is the actual China and the rest are infantry. Okay, so this is winnable both ways, I think. But you have to give the advantage to 2 imps, I would say. I think DK Crazy will need to get onto MiGs ASAP. But what might actually happen is I think Excal's going to do a Helix. I'm probably going to go and kill... oh, he's actually doing an outpost. Okay, fair enough. Thought he was going to go and just do a Helix on DK Crazy at the top. Okay, so there's going to be the fight over this middle oil. Now, I think naturally this player here starts a little bit closer, so you should be able to secure this. And then this player here should be able to secure this and this. But actually, it looks like Logic is off to a good start. He's getting inside of both his actual bunker and that bunker. Whereas Crazy is not quick to be there yet. So, looks like a good start for the left team so far. No minigunners there from... Oh, yeah, there is now. He has the upgrade now. Minigun is all running around for Excal. Another bunker being placed down by Logica. We're probably wondering why is he doing that. The reason he's doing that in case of a Flamer. Flamer can clear that out, but a Flamer will have trouble dealing with that bunker there. Crimson Fire or Crimson Fur in the chat says, how can you play this game? I can't see it on Steam. You can't get it on Steam, but type in exclamation mark how to and the bot will take you to a playlist. New shiny bot for today. Let's see if it comes in and useful for getting someone to get the game. Okay, big fight by the 2 imps down at the bottom, and it looks like Excal's going to come out on top because of the majority of the units remaining. And Excal's going to be allowed to get that oil. He's also got this oil as well, and he's getting these ones here as well. So yeah, looking like a real strong start. Excal's going to be on 1 supply and 4 oils. Meanwhile, Crazy... It's more like 2 1v1s on this side. Mix coming in from Crazy to help out Size a little bit. Yeah, Size needs the help. Mix to get out of there. Logic are actually wasting some infantry here, I think. That's all going to get cleared up, but Logic is still going to be able to get that oil. So they've got a 2 oil advantage on the left side right now. Yo, Eric, welcome to the channel. Size has now brought out his assault troop crawler. Crazy's the 1 on 3 oars here. Makes it going to take out the flamer. Excal's making loads of troop crawlers. He got, well, I say loads. Well, yeah, he already had 1, or at least he's made all these minigunners. Didn't see where they came from. He's got a load of infantry. Likewise, so has Size, though. More units for Logica taken out, but yeah, Excal's massive blob of units here is going to be hard. Size now on an extra oil, but Excal's going to capture that back very, very quick. MiGs circling now from Crazy, going to go and try and help. And actually, if those MiGs come in combined with Size's ground attack, I think actually the south team, sorry, the right team will actually do well. It's going to be all down to their MiGs. But a big attack here now from Logica, loads of minigunners. Lotus is coming in as well. But yeah, once that Lotus captures the airfield, ouch. So Crazy might actually have to go back. He's not going to be able to support. So Logic is just keeping Crazy busy. Crazy's still circling with the MiGs actually. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting battle. Size needs to come out on top here, especially with the support of the MiGs. Just kill pretty much all of Excal's army, and Size is coming out on top. Size also managed to get inside of this bunker and get in this oil as well. But there is a Lotus here. It's all going to come down to this Lotus of Logica. So yeah, huge blob of units now from Size, and it's suddenly looking really good for this team. Size has managed to get the complete wraparound on Excal's base, which pretty much stops him from helping. Size now sending an assault troop crawler up to the top to try and help DK Crazy. Good teamwork coming out of the right side team. Excal made mines on his CC. Assault troop crawler now out again. So we got loads of minigunners here from both players. Where is the Lotus though? Lotus has been picked off, I think. So Logica hasn't managed to keep DK Crazy that busy. They've been on the same amount of oils and stuff. But just Logica's not been able to keep him busy enough. But I mean, against Napalm MiGs, it is hard. Because MiGs do kill everything. MiGs coming in from DK Crazy once again. Another big wave from Logica, but he seems just to be focused on a pure 1v1. Lack of teamwork. He's just sending units straight at DK Crazy, just in a line, and against the pretty solid defense. I mean, there's bunkers here, assault troop crawler, there's MiGs in the air. I think Logica maybe would have been better. Like someone in the chat said, I think Boyka said in the chat, why is no one going MiGs on the inf side? Maybe Logica could have gone inf, because he had a pretty successful start on his side. Like getting hold of that oil and bunkering off and stuff. Maybe he could have gone MiGs himself. But it looks like Logica's going to GG out. Is Excal going to stay and fight? I think MiGs is the way forward. GG from Excal. He's not going to fight it. Well, well, well. We are going to go through to a decider. It's a pretty balanced matchup. Inf versus China. Inf gonna go right to a decider. Not expect this today. Let's try out the bot again. So you can do, let's see, we can do a vote. It's only going to be open for like 3 minutes, let's say. Who's going to win the final game? You can vote now. If I just start. If you listen to what... So you can do exclamation mark, vote 1 or vote 0. You don't need to do the brackets. Exclamation mark, vote 1 or vote 0. And then within 3 minutes, it will tell you the answer. Who voted what? Who's going to win this final decider? 6-6 is the score. Most people so far are voting for Team 1, which is Size and Crazy. People are voting for vote 1. Interesting. Okay, so we've got infantry versus China and inf. You can still vote. Okay, so we've got Crazy in the top left with the China infantry in the orange. Top right against him, we've got Logica as the China vanilla in the red. Bottom right, we've got Excal as the purple. China inf. And in the bottom left, we've got Big Size also as the infantry in the blue. Yeah, most people are voting for... I haven't seen any votes for the other team yet. Actually, Einstein's Apples voted for the red and the purple. But yeah, I think, you know what's going to happen here? I think DK Crazy is going to bunker off the side and go into a Helix. I have a feeling there's going to be a Helix. I might be wrong. Yeah, he is. Something he likes to do, drop down 1 or 2 bunkers here, bunker it off, and then transition into a Helix and attack your opponent. Actually, Logica is going for War Factory and an airfield. He's going to try and capture his oils. Just going to let Excal capture the middle oil between them, I would say so. See, our last drop says they won't dare to do a... I won't dare to do a Helix, but Crazy's throwing out a Helix, man. No units across the map from Logica just yet, but there is a GAT heading in that direction now. So unless Crazy normally drops down a bunker, but there's no bunker or no nothing from Crazy right now. So yeah, a bit of a risk this. It is an all-out risk. And to be honest, it might just fail because there is a GAT already here waiting for the Helix. So yeah, that GAT is going to do damage to the Helix before it even achieves anything. So, oh, that's so painful for the Helix. It's been spotted. MiG coming across as well, going to hit the infantry. Crazy has messed this one up, I'm afraid. His infantry are all getting cleared up. Such a bad start in the final deciding game. The GAT is taken out, but he's lost all of his infantry. Excal's made a couple of minigunners. Excal's doing well on this side as well. And I have a feeling like if it was just left to a 1v1 between Size and Excal on this bottom, like Excal will naturally win. It's going to rely on Crazy to do something. But yeah, Crazy, at the moment, his start has not been that great. He's got his oil capture. He could capture his oils now. He is doing that. Helix is now coming across the map, but there are minigunners out. 4 minigunners in total. 5 minigunners in total. Helix is going to have to cause some big damage to allow Size to take the advantage. He's already kind of losing the advantage down here, I would say, Size is. Excal's slower getting his oils, but the Helix is going to come in. Picks off both dozers of Excal. Helix is taking damage here from the minigunners. 2 trucks taken out. Why didn't he evac and take out the production? Why did he not do that? MiG's going to come in now. Ooh, the Helix. Those guys alive? Did they die from the flame or did they die from the actual MiG hit? Size is here now with an outpost, clearing up the base. It's all going to come down to Logica now. He's under a bit of pressure now to cause maximum damage to Crazy because that Helix has already come in and picked off both the dozers. But now Excal's really got all he needs anyway. He's got 2 barracks. You can keep making assault troop crawlers and tank hunters all he wants and just spamming across the map. So yeah, to me it looks like the right side team have got the advantage. I don't think that Helix did enough. Yeah, most people I saw voted for Size and Crazy to win. I mean, they've still got a chance, but it's not looking good for him. Another airfield going down for Logica. Logica on 4 oils, by the way. MiG gets sacrificed, but that's not going to kill the dozer. You need another MiG with that, so... MiG's coming across now, and dozer does get hit. And no war factory up, so it's just 2 barrack spam from DK Crazy. But there's 4 MiGs lost for that hit, so it's an expensive loss. But Logica is on 4 oils as it is, and Excal's on 3. Flamer here from Logica. Logica's punished this pretty well, to be honest. They expected a Helix, and that's exactly what it was. He sent a GAT straight across the map, and now he's killing the production of Crazy as well. He's only got like a 10% barracks HP remaining. So yeah, even though Excal got doubled at the bottom, Size has still not managed to overrun him. Excal is just... if he's just left in a 1v1 versus Size, he just naturally comes out on top. So yeah, Size, unfortunately, here for him. I mean, he's not out. He's got 2 assault troop crawlers. Okay, he could clear this up. It just looks like a big blob for... I suppose actually... Whoa, Size has got 3 assault troop crawlers. Okay, interesting. Could turn this around. Helix almost getting picked off. The MiG hits from Logica haven't been all that well, to be honest. They haven't been all that good or throughout the series. Sending like one MiG at a time against V's on Tournament A. Stuff like that. The attack here from Size hasn't gone all that well either. A lot of his minigunners weren't attacking while actually Excal had the higher ground and was shooting before Size actually managed to shoot. But Size now occupying the bunker, but Excal's got the surround. Yeah, Excal's always coming out on top on these fights, I find. But it's a beast player, hard to overcome. So Crazy can only make helixes right now. Logica bring in the MiGs, but not really needed right now. Takes out the assault troop crawler again though with the MiG hits. I thought 2 MiGs actually killed an assault troop crawler, but I stand corrected. Maybe it's 3. As Boyka said in the chat, all Crazy needed was a bunker. If he'd have made a bunker at the front and put some RPGs inside of it, maybe they could have been in a winning position here. Crazy normally does that. Normally he drops down 2 bunkers when I've seen him do that build order before, but he just left the front completely open. Unless he was just banking on Logica just playing completely defensive. The only thing was like Crazy wanted to get his oils. So that's probably why he sacrificed the bunker. Okay, Helix is now on the base of Excal, and actually the Helix this time might be able to clear up Excal's base. There's also... Oh, he's actually got the airfield of Logica, and the Helix is managing to clear up the base. The MiGs now need to come straight across and deal with the Helix. He's going to actually unload his stuff. So yeah, Excal's main base, he only has these 3 buildings remaining now after that barracks has gone down. MiG coming through though. Targets the tank gunner, but luckily the collateral damage killed the minigunner as well. Excal's capturing the oil of big size. MiGs coming from BK Crazy. I mean, maybe the left team have got a chance here. Because with that Lotus capture and with most of Excal's base killed, he's only got 1 war factory now. Maybe they've got a chance. His Size does 100 as well. Now he's building a CC up here. So I mean, maybe this is going longer. Assault troop crawler coming. Sorry, a regular troop crawler rather. Crazy has beaconed the minigunner, taken out. It needs to capture the oil back, which I think he is going to do now. But yeah, Excal's just on a war factory. He does have the money for it though. Can you keep making outposts and assault troop crawlers? Just be better to have the barracks so you can spam out infantry as well. So yeah, the that Lotus capturing the full airfield, which wasn't even sold by the way, so didn't even get the money back from it. That oil actually belongs to Size, so maybe the left team do have a chance. With Size's level 3, I think Excal could actually get kicked out, but maybe Excal's preparing for it because he's sending assault troop crawlers to the bridge. So maybe they're expecting that. Or is he going to take out the... Okay, so weirdly, actually 2 there did kill the assault troop crawler. Now, is Size going to prematurely use his carpet again? He knows there's an assault troop crawler coming across the map. Oh, but actually it's going to get through. 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 Oh man, he could use the assault troop crawler here. Is that going to hit it? Is it going to hit it in time? Assault troop crawler is generally pretty bad at hitting stuff. Could get kicked here, but actually only kills the war factory. Killed the production. That's what he needed to do. So maybe the left team have got a chance. Artillery coming across from Logica. GG from Excal. He's actually quit and left it to Logica. It's going to be a 2v1 against Logica, but Size is the one with the CC. Crazy does not have a CC. This is going to be a close one, man. I thought the left team had... Ooh, didn't even kill the buildings. He should have been all on the supply, but Logica's got the money now, but he's under a lot of pressure. 12,000. He's dropping down another war factory, another airfield. So now we're going to see if Logica can handle the pressure against 2 players. It's going to be hard. You're microing against 2 players. One of which Crazy is a beast team player. Despite his bad situation, has somehow managed to turn this around with the Helix play, the second Helix. Honestly, man, it's just... Size making an airfield now. Logic is still on 8.5k, circling with the MiGs back here. He's got a big attack to deal with at the front of his base. Needs to make sure these are grouped properly so he can come in and hit these units properly. He's got a load of GATs here to clear this up. So if he comes in with the GATs as well as the MiGs at the same time, can actually deal with it. Propaganda center being placed down, but he's not using the MiGs. I think that's a mistake. He's losing a lot of GATs here for no reason. Yeah, a lot of GATs going down for no reason. They are going to clear it up eventually. They're a little bit bugged out at the moment. But yeah, the MiGs just circling. Propaganda center being placed down as well. Logic now pushing at the bottom. Would have been such a much better position if Crazy had a CC still, because it's double the CCs and the support powers versus on only one. But yeah, it looks like there's a lot of red on the map. Still quite an even map, even matchup. But yeah, it's just twice the micro versus only one. Crazy's at risk of getting kicked out because he's only got these buildings left. Logic coming in, hitting the oil, but he doesn't even have the napalm. Doesn't lose a MiG there. The MiG strike didn't kill the oil. Ooh, what the... Oh, the MiGs have actually landed on Size's airfield because he doesn't have an airfield anymore. Okay, that's interesting. Does he still... Yeah, he realizes because they're over here. So Size has 4.7-ish K. Logic is still on 9k. He's got a lot of MiGs. No napalm still, which I don't understand. Does China, you want to get napalm? He does have 2 war factories, so he can afford it. He can afford to cut the production, I mean. Carpet bomb coming in. Don't think that's going to hit, though. Yeah, size of these carpet bombs. He's not thinking about what could be there. Like, okay, maybe he knows there's a gap there, but he doesn't know these are going to be there. Okay, fair enough. It's just like that carpet bomb could be the difference between winning and losing the game or not. Probably over here would have been a better one. Lotus is here for actually from Big Size, I think. Yeah, it's Big Size as Lotus. And Logic is map awareness is going to be stretched a little bit thin. Now he's got an attack to deal with here. He's got a Lotus to deal with here. He's got this attack to deal with here. There's nothing he can do about the Lotus capturing his oil at the moment, but that's going to give Size a decent income. He's on that oil. He's on that oil. He's on this as well. Those oils have been killed now. Size is also collecting from here. So it's going to be a 1v1 between Size and Logica at the end of this. But Logica's on 10.3k though. Helix from Crazy does go down. I actually missed that. It came flying in. Tried to cause some damage, but unfortunately not. 2 buildings going to be sold off there. And it's going to be left in a 1v1 between Logica and Size. Logica's got more money, but at the moment, that is. Logica's actually allowing this buildings to be captured. Says that Lix was a fail. A lot of MiGs going down here. I think Logic is feeling the pressure a little bit. Like, actually throughout this, all of his MiG attacks have always been questionable. I think Logic is gonna throw a decent position. It's just the napalm MiGs. Where is the napalm? No napalm. And he's had like 10 to 15k throughout this. It is hard in this situation because suddenly you've got like multiple fronts to fight on. You've got double the bases, for example. You had this base as well as that base. You've got the front to deal with here. He had like an attack going on here. Got to remember to get the upgrades, but yeah, he doesn't have any upgrades. I mean, the MiGs are doing pretty well here by himself, but that was another one that went down. Size is on 4 oils. Sorry, 6 oils. Needs to kill Logica's oil somehow. Where is the Lotus? Lotus is here. It's going to be found, though. Yeah, it does get found, and that's actually found with Logica's own Lotus. No chain gun upgrade. Would probably like to see that upgrade as well. Okay, so Size sending out random outposts by himself, but against the MiGs, even without napalm, still going to do well. Artillery fired as well as a carpet bomb all on Size. This is going to cause some big damage. Even though Size has got decent economy. If he uses that Helix actually to take out the carpet, that could be a possibility. Nah. Carpet going to come in. It's going to probably hit the oils, I think. Yeah, kill them trucks as well, but doesn't really make that much difference. Yeah, oils do go down, but Size still has these oils back here. flaming other Size's other oil here. Don't know if Size is going to be able to pull this one off. I think no napalm still. But I mean, these random outposts by themselves. Where's the ECM? Has he lost his CC? Is he dozeless now? I think he is. He's dozeless. Didn't even realize that CC's gone down. He's dozeless. Did not realize that. So Logica captured one oil back. Still no napalm. Yeah, it's lack of ECMs. You can't be sending out outposts by themselves. I don't know what you expect to achieve. Like, he doesn't have napalm, so if you put like 2 ECMs and keep them like relatively in front, then the MiGs won't be able to do that much, especially without the napalm. But if he had napalm, then yeah, it could be over. But yeah, this is what I don't know what's going on here, man. What do you expect these outposts to achieve? Logic is just flying around with his MiGs, not deciding to attack. You think he's looking elsewhere. A lot of MiGs going down for no reason. I don't know where he's looking, actually. I don't know where he's looking. See, now the MiGs come in. But yeah, Size without a CC. I think all the MiGs are going to go down, which is amazing, really, because their MiGs, two MiGs one-shot a outpost. Yeah, Size's building's going down now. So whilst Logica took a lot of damage, not convinced the MiG control was the best, but it doesn't matter because Size has lost his CC, he's got no dozer, he's lost his war factory now. He's still managing to clear this up. I mean, he's got a barrack, so maybe he can make a Lotus, maybe capture some buildings. Maybe that's one way back into it. MiG's now coming across from Logica. See if the targeting's better this time. Okay, 3 MiGs on 1, GG. Wow. What a game for the final. Did not expect it to go that late, but yeah, I think Crazy knows it. He said stupid me in the chat. GG's. I think his Helix... I mean, maybe if he'd done a bunker, if he'd just simply done a bunker on the front, imagine how differently that could have played out. Like, if he just done a bunker and just went straight to Excal, you saw how close it was in the end. But the one bunker could have changed everything. It's that Helix and the first MiG as well. Just did so much damage. If you got that Helix up and sent it, like, Logica would have needed like 3. No, you would have needed 4 MiGs. You would have needed 4 MiGs, or 3 to do significant damage, 4 MiGs to kill it. So, yeah, I think it all comes down to that bunker and that build order from Crazy. What other build orders could he done? He could have done like 1 supply, 2 war factories spam, just out of one supply possibly. A few things he could have done, but yeah. I think Crazy did really well to kick out Excal, but then Size didn't have enough in him to deal with Logica in the end. So yeah, GG's. Well played to all players. That's the end of the stream now. Make sure you look out for the semi-finals of the Domination Tournament. It's going to be probably Saturday 19 GMT. Maybe we'll do a few other streams before then. We'll see. Yeah, if you click on those streams and just click the little set reminder thing, then you'll be reminded of the stream. So yeah, GG's. Well played to all players today. 7-6, massively close series. 3 hours and 11 minutes streaming. Epic games. GG's. Have a good night and see you very soon.